Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Asian channel. And today we are going to talk about Russia has officially unveiled a new variant of their Pantsir short-range air defense system, the Pantsir SMD-E. The new system was unveiled at the Army 2024 exhibition at the Patriot Park in Kubinka outside of Moscow. The new Pantsir SMD-E, as you can notice, it's obviously tailored to handle threats from drones with a smaller TKB-1055 very short-range missiles. While the older Pantsir S1 and the TOR air defense system are designated for short-range or point defense on their multi-layered air defense network, while the S500 and S400 and the nuclear-armed A135 long-range air defense are tasked to engage ballistic missile and fighter jet at high altitude, then BUK missile system are tasked for medium-range engagement. But due to newer technologies today, that allowed small, cheap, or military-grade drones to be used effectively on the battlefield, it greatly revolutionized today's modern warfare. Kamikaze drones, reconnaissance drones, or FVP drones have proven a very hard task to detect and shoot down even for the short-range air defense system, because they're very small and hard to detect by radars. And they can also fly very low. Even the Pantsir's 57 E6 series short-range surface-to-air missile is having a hard time engaging them. The missile has a maximum range of 20 kilometers, but it has a minimum engagement range 1.5 kilometers for the missile to work effectively. Because the missile was originally created to be a last line of defense against low-flying cruise missile, because 10 to 15 years ago, the use of cheap and low-flying drones was not widely used or available for the military. So the Pantsir's missile needs time and distance to track and home in to its target, so engaging small drones detected so close within few meters, or they were released close by the enemy unit. It makes the Pantsir missile useless, leaving only the 2A38M 30mm automatic cannon on the Pantsir as the only option to engage them. The Pantsir SMD-E variant was modified to engage these small drones through the use of a smaller TKB-1055, very short-range interceptor missiles. Originally, the Pantsir is armed with two 30mm automatic cannon and 12 short-range surface-to-air missile with maximum range of 20 kilometers. Now, the newer variant of Pantsir SMD-E could be modified to carry 48 of the new very short-range TKB-1055 missiles, or a mix of both. So instead of carrying the original 12 short-range missile or the new 48 anti-drone missile, they could carry half of both. 16 anti-drone missile instead of 48, and 6 short-range missile instead of 12. Or one Pantsir would carry a maximum of 12 20-kilometer range missile, and another Pantsir would carry 48 of the new very short-range anti-drone missiles. The Pantsir's radar can detect targets at 32 to 36 kilometers away and track a maximum of 20 targets simultaneously, and engage 3 of them at the same time. The system first entered service in 2010. It was later used in Syria and Libya, and just like any new system, it had issues on the first deployment. So the newer Pantsir air defense system incorporated upgraded radars based on the lesson learned of the first engagement. The Pantsir is widely used by Russia in almost all of their forces. They're part as point defense of their infantry and mechanized brigade. They protect vital Russian assets as point defense in large military bases, airports, military buildings, and key vital cities. It's even showed being deployed on the rooftop of military government buildings, presidential residence in Moscow, and even installed near President Vladimir Putin's residence.